Hey everyone, it's me, Camilla. I know that I haven't been up here for a while, and I was doing some stuff as relating to Weight Watchers and hair products or whatever, and that stuff case being, but something else came up. There was some stuff that had happened recently, but I would like to come here and talk to you about what Naim and I have been up to. Naim's my husband. Great man. Great, 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 great. So basically, we're trying to have a baby. So, having a baby is a very important thing, and it's a nurturing and a beautiful and expanding life and giving nurturing family values and loving. And it's a beautiful thing that I think, families that are wanting to have a family, I shouldn't not say families, but I should say people that are wanting to have a family and wanting to have that fulfillment of sharing the same love they have for each other with a child and showing them the right ways of being, loved and cared for, because a lot of us, including myself, I've been, through not the best situations when I was growing up, but I made it. And also, this is a very touchy subject because both of us have sickle cell anemia, which, I can give you a little brief thing about sickle cell. Basically, sickle cell anemia is a genetic disease. No, you cannot catch it. You can't get it if I breathe on you, you're not going to get it. Basically, you know how your cells are like donuts. There's red blood cells, and white blood cells. Now, sickle cell affects the red blood cells. So basically, what happens is that the red blood cells, as you have, most of you do, unless you have sickle cell, you'll know what I'm talking about, is in a circular, like it's a donut. So it basically, your red blood cells are in the shape of a donut, and my red blood cells are in shape like a crescent moon or like a croissant. And that's where the word sickle comes from. Sickle cell is usually generated in people of color. There's also people that are not of color that have sickle cell. I would have to say there's like Italian people. Ooh, there goes my head thing. Maybe it's like I don't want to be on right now. So, excuse the messy hair, but whatever. I like to keep it real. But, that's what sickle cell is, and a lot of people have it now. It's, I would suggest people try to donate to sickle cell funds, different organizations. But I'm going to have another video on sickle cell in depth, so look out for that. Hopefully I'll be doing some more vlogging during this whole thing. So basically, like I said, back to what me and Naim are doing, we're trying to have a baby. So, trying to conceive is a very big thing. It's very costly. It's very painful. It's a lot of emotions going on, and it's not only, I can't say it's just me going through these emotions. It's also Naim. So, it's a lot. And, it takes a lot of time. And you have to be willing to want to do it, and you have to be willing to have the time to do it, and you have to be sure this is what you want to do, because bringing a life into this world is a very important thing. It's not just a toy. Having a child is very important, and a lot of people can't have kids. So yeah. So anyway, the process that we're having is called IUI, which is, hope I'm saying this right. What is it? Intra-uterine insemination. Basically what that means is that you go through a period of taking medications, of course, and at the procedure, they usually put a catheter, inside your yoo-hoo. So they put a catheter down there with DS, which is called donor sperm. Due to the fact that Naim and I have both sickle cell, it would not be a good idea. And if the child does have sickle cell, they won't have the disease itself, they will just have the trait, which a lot of Americans have. They have the trait. So we did weigh in the options about this, and we did talk about it. And we still wanted a child, and no worries, the child will not have sickle cell. That's what we are hoping for. Hopefully, that the child will not have it. So that's important. And it's just... I would say about the field Parker, how much it costs, like $2,500, basically, for a IUI. So basically, what I'm going through right now is that we had an appointment on Monday, and the appointment went well. The month before that, I wanted to let you guys know that I had a cyst. Last month, we could have had the insemination, but I had a cyst, so my doctor put me on birth control because he could not see the eggs. So the thing is that now, of course I was very disappointed. Like I said, this is a very long, drawn-out process. It can be for some, and it doesn't have to be for some others. But if you have, like, certain issues or whatever, it does take a little bit more time. And basically, I had a cyst. So I had to take medication to shrink and get rid of the cyst in order for me to have an IUI, so my eggs can get follicled and all like ready and all that other stuff. So with that being said, this Monday I went for my appointment and everything looks good to go. So I'm going back this Tuesday to check if my eggs are all ripe or whatever the case may be, to see if it's time for me to go and have this operation. And actually the operation itself, the IUI itself, isn't painful. So, so I've heard. So I don't know. But so I've heard it's not that painful. It's just like getting a pap smear or putting in a catheter, stuff like that, depending on how your pain tolerance is. Because everybody is different, of course. But what I would like to say is that this is a very important step. Like, you get on various amount of medications. So right now I'm on Clomid. Clomid is a medication that will kind of like, it does something to your body where your mind is like, okay, something is not right. I have to make more eggs, basically, in your ovaries, because it's just, you just get like basically the Clomid helps develop more eggs. So when that happens, the Clomid generally, helps you get more eggs, and it helps you to have a successful IUI to make sure everything goes well. So that's basically what I am on right now, and I can tell you it is the worst medication ever. So I have not been on Facebook. I haven't been any social networking, to be honest. No Instagram, no Pinterest, whatever. I haven't been on any because it's like I am sort of like an emotional wreck, because there's a lot, and you go hot, cold. You have like so much issues you go through. You gain weight. That's another thing. You do gain weight on these fertility drugs. And it makes you like really hungry and like tired and just like lethargic altogether. But basically I just wanted to let you know what we're doing, and hopefully in the future I will have more. Naim is not going to be here for my IUI because he has the business trip. And even though I was supposed to go, the doctor doesn't think it's best if I travel. So, yeah. So, I was kind of sad about that because I really wanted to go, but it's okay. So, yeah, I'm going to keep everybody updated with being plus size and pregnant with sickle cell. Can you believe that? That's a lot, right? I know. But it's going to be a beautiful journey, and we'll do it together. And hopefully you can see my ups and downs, my tears and not, and cussing. Just letting you know. So, talk to you guys soon, and hopefully I'll have some feedback on this. Let me know if you want to learn more about, IUI. Oh yeah, and there's something else that's called IVF, which is in vitro fertilization. A lot of people know what that is, but I'll have another video on that later and a more in-depth video on IUI. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you soon. Bye.